Hi, welcome back. So I'm so excited to share with you chapter 1 of the Science of Getting Rich. What is that chapter called? That we have the right to be rich. Really? Does that even make sense? Do you have this weird feeling when I say that? That you have a right to be rich? That I have a right to be rich? That's just, I was, brought up with the concept that we don't have a right, that it is wrong to be rich, that we should be poor, we should be more humble, there is no reason we should be rich. But when I started thinking about this chapter, I realized that a lot of those things that we thought about are in our mind. That is what's stopping us, is our mind. So what did this chapter really mean to me? It actually meant a lot. I had a breakthrough when I read this chapter, because what I read and what I understand is that we have a right to be rich. God wants us to be rich and to be fulfilled and to be happy. We have a right to pursue happiness. We have that right. The only thing stopping us is us. The only thing stopping us is our mind saying, no, we don't. All the things when we were younger. You can't be rich. It's bad to be rich. Those people, they're filthy rich. Filthy, filthy. Those words were all in my head all the time. So when I finally got it out and said, I have a right to be rich because God wants us to be rich, because our Creator says we can be rich, it made sense. All the churches, all the people like that are rich, if you think about it. Rich in different ways, right? Rich monetarily, rich in our mind, wisdom, rich in our soul, rich in our health. What is the definition of rich to you? I want you to think about that. Write down, what is the definition of rich to you? When I wrote that down, I finally realized what was going on. For me, rich is to be happy, to be fulfilled, to enjoy life, to love life. Those are great. But if we don't have an abundance of money flowing through our lives, we can't be. The reason we can't be is because we are always living in scarcity. We are always living in the sense of trying to survive rather than thriving. So richness is so key for this. Because if we are rich in abundance and money, and if you want to give it to the poor and you want to give it to whatever charity, that is perfectly fantastic and fine. But if we don't have the abundance of money, we can't do anything. What if we wanted to make a cure for a disease? We don't have the money to do it. What if we just wanted to be able to thrive instead of survive? And I've got a bill and I've got this and I got that. But you're really living your life. And you're fulfilled in your life, which makes you happy, which makes you really become God's servant to the world. What if that's what rich means? When I finally changed my mind and I switched that whole perspective into richness of abundance, that's when things started to change. Because I was always stuck on what my definition of rich was, which is happy and loving and all of that, which is fantastic. But if we don't have abundance, we don't have that. So this chapter really meant a lot to me. And in this chapter, it actually says it's sinful. It's sinful not to be rich. I know that's scary, right? Oh yeah, Amy. Oh, sure, it's sinful. Well, can we help people? Can we donate to the church? Can we donate to communities? Can we donate to charity? Can we give? Can we give? Can we sacrifice? Can we give? Can we give? Can we give? No. Because we're only surviving. And God's given us this huge world of abundance. This huge life that is created for us to be able to really enjoy our lives. So do you have a right to be rich? You absolutely have a right to be rich. You absolutely have a right to be rich. When you're rich, it doesn't change who you are inside. That was another thing, filthy rich. It doesn't change who you are inside. It gives you more so that you can do more, be more. That's what it gives you. So that God uses your mind and you can actually make things happen in life. Instead of just trying to survive, pay a bill. Can't do what you want with the kids. You can't live the life that you've envisioned yourself living. You can't go travel and make memories. You can't go meet someone that God has put and wants you to meet because you don't have abundance to be able to do it. If you want to go get a huge house, that's up to you. What you do with those riches are up to you. But I want you to know that if you are a good person inside, and if you're someone that just wants to help people and not be scared every second of every day, can we afford it? I've been there, you guys. I was so scared, but I never felt I was worthy enough to have abundance, have money. Me? Who am I? Who am I? The rich are the rich. I'm not a rich. Who am I to be rich? I'm a music therapist. I make $24,000 a year. That's it. Barely enough for an apartment when I was on my own. And then when we got married, all these other bills started coming and have kids and all of this. And then you try to do something and all of a sudden it's just not working because you feel you aren't worthy of more. You aren't worthy that you can actually be rich because of all these limiting beliefs that you have. And all of these thoughts that came in when you were younger. I remember in my company, I went pretty fast, pretty high, pretty fast. And I got a bonus, a huge bonus. I was super excited about this bonus. But when I went to go get it on the stage, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got it. All of a sudden in my mind, I'm like, I don't deserve this. How could I have this? This isn't me. I don't know what I did for it. Why am I getting it? Why aren't they getting it? These people need it more than me. I'm not worthy of it. I can't do this. All this stuff came in my head. And I realized it was stuff that I was told when I was younger, that people had put in my head. Not God, people. You know what? Filthy rich. Nope, can't be rich. The poor is better. Nope, can't. All this stuff happened. And I thought, what? What happened at that point? My business started going like this. Because I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel worthy. So when I finally listened to this chapter over and over and over and over again, I realized I have a right to be rich. You have a right to be rich. Because you are worthy of it. You are worthy of it. And there's a plan and a destination just for you. But don't be scared of it. And don't let those thoughts get in your head. Because you have that right. And God wants you to be. He wants you to have abundance. How are the churches and everything happening? How is that being built? By riches. It's not from the poor giving. They don't have it to give. It's from the people of the churches that are rich, that are giving to help fulfill the destination and what they want in it. To bring more people in, to have more ministries, to help people, to help poor people, to feed the hungry, clothe. Who does that? Blessed are they who does that. Who does that? Only the rich can do that. Because the other people, we're just surviving. We don't have extra. No abundance of money's flowing in. So when you finally get this, your life will change. You'll start seeing that things are going to start happening to you that you can't even imagine. I'm really excited about this chapter, and I wanted to share with you a personal experience that actually happened to me. Because this is where I was. Scared out of my mind. Surviving instead of thriving. Change this, and know you're worthy, and your life will change. I'll see you on the next chapter. I'm so excited. So we'll see you there. I love you guys.